All right, so welcome. I am Sherry. This is Stretch Express, 15 minutes of stretching. We will be down on the floor today. Now, I do want to make a little apologies. I was telling my last class, we've got some work being done in our yard. I feel like we've had work going on for like the last year and a half because we have. So I'm hoping that sound is not awfully annoying to you. If the video turns out really bad, I'll just re-record next week. All right, with all that being said, let's come on to all fours and let's just start with some nice cat-cows. You know what I'm going to do when you're getting into that position? I'm going to put my headphones in because I think that will kind of distract any of that noise you might be hearing. There we go. So hopefully with the mic right here by my face, maybe you won't hear too much of what's going on outside my window. And we'll take a few more cat-cows here. Just kind of warming up the spine. Welcome, everybody continuing to come in. Welcome, Kathleen, Lorraine, Eileen. Welcome, Darlene. Welcome, Alicia. Welcome, Sherry J. From here, find your neutral spine. We'll take our left leg. We're just going to extend the left leg back and then shift it over to the right side, resting on the top of our foot. Press our hips a little bit to the left as you gently look back over your right shoulder. So you should feel some opening down the left rib cage, probably especially in the lower portion of the side body. And then we'll ease back center and switch that out. So right leg long and then over to the left. Press through the right hips. Look over the left shoulder. It's a nice stretch to just get kind of into your lower oblique area. Couple of more breaths here. And then we'll come back center. From here, go ahead and let yourself come up a little bit. We'll bring our right foot forward and then curl your left toes under, lift your left knee. Now you can keep the left knee up or then you can gently place it back down, even placing it onto a blanket or a towel for a little more cushion underneath it. And then you have options here. Right hands could stay on the ground, or they could come up, or we could even bring the left arm up towards the ear for a little deeper hip flexor stretch. So kind of whatever feels best to you. Welcome, Erin. Welcome, Alyssa. Try to relax the shoulders down the back. Lift up. And then gently come down. Just kind of be aware of your left knee as you gently rock back. Flexing through the right foot, maybe sliding it forward a little bit. Sinking back into the hamstring stretch. Lengthening the chin out towards the toes. So a couple of things happening here at VFit that you've probably heard about that I want to announce just in case you haven't. 6-month challenge kicks off in July. So for the last 6 months of the year, we'll form teams. It's just a way you set your goal, and your goal may be 12 classes a month, right? Or your goal may be 30 classes a month. It's completely up to you. But then we have to reach that goal every month, and our team is there to kind of cheer us on. So maybe you're like, I want to take, 1 class a day, give or take. Maybe one day I'll take 2, one day I'll miss because I'm on vacation. So maybe I set my goal for 30 a month, something like that. Maybe I want to take a class every other day. So I set my goal for 15 a month. It's just a way to help us stay motivated throughout the last half of the year. From here, come on up and we'll switch. We'll bring left leg out forward. And then curl the right toes under, lengthen long. So many of you have done the 6-month challenge before, but if you haven't, Rochelle will be doing some pop-ups, kind of let you know a little more about that. Hands can stay on the ground, come on up. Also, we're adding an opportunity to get a My Zone kind of fitness. It's not a watch, so it's just like a fitness band, which measures your heart rate. So heart rate is a great way to kind of tell if we are working and the level that we should. So in a class like stretch or yin, our heart rate should be low. In a class where we kind of hit those Tabatas, right, our heart rate goes up. So be on the lookout for more information on that as well. I think Rochelle's doing a little pop-up with some more information. It's totally optional. You can still keep doing everything with VFit. And I'm going to check that message in just a second. I just somebody just messaged me. From here, come on down, gently roll back, get into the hamstring stretch. Check. Let's see if that was a question. Okay, so yeah, to sign up for the 6-month challenge, I know, and I'm always like the worst about how you actually sign up for everything. I think it's through our webpage. If you can't figure it out, tag or text Maria or Rochelle, because they're like the big super computer gurus. I'm always like, I know how to log in and do all the basic things. But then when I try to sign up for something, I'm like, how do I do that? But I do believe it's through our website for this 6-month challenge. Again, sometimes people try to sign up, they have a little bit of difficulty with it. No worries, Rochelle can just charge you for it. It's not a big deal at all. So she or Maria are really good at kind of signing you up for that. I will be coaching a team. We do have 6 coaches. We'll be alternating. So you'll get one of each coach. We'll alternate throughout the months. You'll get once a month, a little team happy hour meeting, a couple of emails a month to check in, a Facebook group for you and your teammates to stay connected. This is super awesome stuff. All right, my friends. Right here. Go ahead and come on out. We'll come on down to our bottom and come into a straddle. So we kind of worked front of the leg, back of the leg, now stretching through the inside of the leg. So in straddle, if you don't like straddle, butterfly is another nice position. And then of course you can walk your hands forward if you like. And a lot of times grab a pillow, bring the earth a little closer to me. Just ease into your inner thighs. Excellent. Welcome, Jessica. Oh, good. There you are, Anne-Marie. I saw you like disappeared and came back. So yay. Connection. I think those are kind of the 2 biggies for July, the 6-month challenge, and then that we are rolling out the My Zone. The My Zone will be around. So if you're like, oh, I just, want to wait a little while. I want to hear some feedback from others. It's not that you have to buy it like right now. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. So Anne-Marie posted, I knew she would know because she's always up on signing up for these things. In the chat box, Anne-Marie posted the link. So I'll leave that up even a minute or so after class. So anybody, you can snap a picture of it. But I do think you can get to it from our Facebook page as well. And if you tag any of us in Facebook, one of us or a member can enter that link for you. I just need to look it up myself. Good. Oh, somebody's talking to me. My computer's trying to talk to me. All right, come on up. We'll extend the left leg long. Right leg crosses over. Yeah, and you should be able to just click on it right from the chat box too. Lift nice and tall through the spine. Take that little twist over your right shoulder. If you want to tuck that left leg under, you can. Let me get my computer to stop trying to talk to me. There we go. So that spinal twist. Yeah, so you should be able to click, and I can leave it open, like I can stay in a couple of minutes after class so that you could just click on it and have it, or of course, snap a picture of it. It's pretty easy. It's the vfitstudio.com and then the /6 months, 6 month, no S. It's a nice, easy login. deeper into the glute, the outer thigh. A couple more breaths here. And then release. We'll take that through the other side. So right leg long, left leg steps over. Remember, you can tuck the right leg under. Sometimes I do, sometimes it just doesn't feel good. So whatever feels good to you, hug the left knee in, nice and tall. I usually take a little twist. You can always twist bigger if you like. It's really just what feels good to your body. A little more breaths. And release. Come on and get that foot stretch. So come up onto your shins. I will give you some options here if this doesn't feel good. Take your toes, curl them under, right? Step back on your heels. You can stay here. You can rise up. You could also, my friends, you could stand up and just do one foot at a time. I'll tell you when to switch. You could do it from downward facing dog as well, right? Just kind of rolling around on one foot. So you do have some options there if this is too intense or you just don't like it. Maybe it just didn't feel good on your knees. So if you have been doing just kind of one foot, go ahead, get the other foot, just kind of rolling around on it, standing or in downward facing dog. Feels good to you. Some days this stretch, I love it. Today it feels pretty good. Some days, ooh, just all kind of depends on where you are, what you've been doing. And then from here, we'll go ahead and rise up off the feet. You can place the feet down onto the ground. Bring your hands onto your low back. So your thumbs kind of right there onto either side of your sacrum. Elbows pull together. Lift and open the heart. So starting with kind of camel in this position. And then if anybody wanted to reach back for your heels, you can. Never feel like you have to. Right? Obviously, it's not about how far you can go. I can reach my heels, but maybe that didn't feel the best to me. So I'm just lengthening through my spine, front of the body. And I won't hold this one quite as long, so maybe one more breath. And then pull the navel in to come up. And then bring the hands, we can interlace the hands, pull the shoulder blades down, really working to open right up between the chest muscles a little bit more. I like to take my neck, give it a little bit of movement. Nice. There. Oh. And then big toes together, knees apart, coming into our child's pose for our final minute. So just enjoy. Again, if you don't like child's pose, you can take any pose you choose. Sometimes we over assume that everyone loves child's pose, but I know even like Steph G, yoga teacher, right? She's like, this one is not her favorite pose. So anytime, my friends, you can always choose to do something different, especially in stretch and in yin. It should feel good to you. And then just gently begin to bring your way up. Of course, if you have a few extra minutes in your day, it's always fabulous to take a little shavasana or even just a couple of minutes to breathe. So feel free to do that if you choose. Otherwise, have a beautiful day. I will see you back up. I believe I'm back up on the schedule tomorrow for Tabata Bardio. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll leave it on for just another minute if anybody wants to check that chat and write down the 6-month challenge. Sign up again. It's pretty easy. The vfitstudio.com/6month/. I'll leave that up another minute. So feel free to log out. I'm just going to leave it on for another minute in case somebody needs it.